Crews work to get rail cars cleaned up after a derailment. Christian Hauser is live in Sayler Park with how emergency crews responded to these types of incidents.
Well, that's right. Crews, it looks like they have stopped working for the night down here in Sayler Park. We're along the CSX main line, but behind me there's actually still several cars that are lying on their sides. Crews are going to have several days of work as they try to get this out of here. But again, tonight, rescue crews talking about the challenges that they face because they have no idea what's in these cars when they show up to a scene like this. The main line is clear for CSX traffic to move through the area, but you can see several cars still on their side. The derailment happened where a spur comes off the main line around 5:15 yesterday morning. About 50 or 60 firefighters were called to the scene. Skyview 12 gives you a better idea of what happened. About 20 cars derailed, 7 or 8 of which were on the main line. Rail cars have these placards on them, letting emergency crews know what they're working with and if there's a danger from it. This car was not involved, but it gives you an idea of what crews look for. Luckily, most of the cars were empty. Cincinnati firefighters say it's critical they know as soon as possible what's being transported through the area.
Knowing early on what we're dealing with right away is critically important so that if we do have to implement some sort of either shelter in place or actually mandatory evacuations because of it, the sooner we know, the better that we can respond to this and the better that we can let the public know what's going on as well.
Alter says crews are constantly training and learning about changes to rail cars and their safety features and designs.
How do you access the material inside of it? Where to go to look for materials? How do actual train cars work? That's something that we're constantly working on.
Now, the hazmat team did respond to this incident early yesterday morning, but luckily they were not needed because, again, there wasn't anything harmful in any of these cars. Most of them were empty. We have reached out to CSX to figure out whether this was something that happened with the rail or whether it was just a mechanical failure of a wheel on one of the cars that led this to happen. We have not heard back from them. We'll let you know as soon as we do. For now, though, live in Sayler Park, Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.
Thank you, Christian. And no one was hurt in the derailment, but River Road was shut down for several hours.